My name is James Mulamba. Bunge power, wananchi power, Gen Z power. I need to address myself to this issue. It is quite despicable that in the 21st century, I thought we are civilized enough to move past primitive politics and laws. We have a president who, through a senator, is proposing to increase his term limit. Term limit ya governors na MPs kuongezwa is just an excuse. The main agenda is the presidential term limit. He is appeasing the MPs and the governors with an extension of their term limits. Lakini yake ndio anataka kuongeza. Sio ya magavana na sio ya ma-MP. Why do we need 7 years while he has 5 years which he will not deliver? I am not saying that at 2027 mtaona miracles. We will be in the same situation we are in today, because after by 2027 he will not deliver. And this is not a prophecy, it is the truth. He will not deliver anything. Those that voted for this government, mukiwa huko nyumbani na penye muko, are you proud of what you voted in? We told you this guy is not to be trusted. We told you he's fishy. We told you he's corrupt. We told you he's a thief. We told you he's been involved in almost every other scandal. Whether it has been proven in court or not, it is the truth. Kwani watu wengine wote Kenya hawajawahi patikana na scandals zinapata William Ruto peke yake? Raila Odinga amekuwa kwa hii serikali miaka ngapi? Kalonzo amekuwa kwa hii serikali miaka ngapi? Justin Muturi amekuwa kwa hii serikali miaka ngapi? Musalia Mudavadi amekuwa kwa serikali miaka ngapi? How many scandals do the above mentioned individuals have? Then juxtapose that with what Ruto has. Kwani yeye peke yake ndio anafuatagwa na scandal? Yeye peke yake ndio anajua kuiba? Yeye peke yake ndio anajua penye scandals na kuaga anaenda kutafutana nazo? Lisemalo lipo. Whether he is convicted in court or not, he is the problem. Nataka mjichune masikio. Next time mkisema this is the person we want as the next president, mjiulize tumefanya vetting ya huyu mtu? Tumefanya due diligence? Have we been vigilant enough? Ukiangalia past life yake, huyu ni mtu unaweza pea kiti bila kufikiria mara mbili. Because hii maneno ya kusema ati kama ni mwizi haina shida ni wetu, ati kama ni mkabila haina shida hata hao wengine ni wakabila, inafaa iishe. And that is what we are saying as Gen Zs. We have a problem as Kenyans to accept mediocrity and to normalize nonsense. MP anakuja anawaonga na governor na 50 bob 100, mnampigia makofi, mnampigia kura. Anaenda kuiba hizo pesa aliwapea. Mtu anakuja ku advance siasa za ukabila, mnamsikiza, mnampea kura. Mnajua vizuri mtu amekuwa mentioned in almost every other corrupt case, mnampea kura. Hamuoni sisi ndio shida? Before we say that the politicians are the problem, let us point at ourselves. Sisi wenyewe ndio shida. Hawajieki kwa hizi viti, sisi ndio tunawaeka. Most of the people complaining today that Ruto is such a bad president are the same people who voted for this government. And I'm saying this because I know there are activists out there who you are celebrating, but are part of the problem. There were real activists and real men of integrity and leaders out here who warned you and cautioned you against President Ruto. And you voted for the guy. And by saying this, I'm not praising Uhuru Kenyatta. I do not ascribe to his politics. I do not subscribe to his nonsense. He is another thief. But there are legitimate leaders who told you, we do not deserve this guy as our president. But you still voted for the guy. I will address myself to the current scenario that we find ourselves in. While they are distracting you with the impeachment of Gachagua, they are planning to increase their term limits, especially the term limit of the president, from 5 years to 7 years. What is it that is going to deliver with 7 years that he cannot deliver with 5 years? Before Karungo Thangwa proposed to reduce the term limit yesterday to 4 years, I had already spoken of the same. I had done a presser here at Bunge la Wananchi and spoken about the same. I had said we need to reduce that term limit. It appears he got wind of my video and he watched it. And if he didn't, it appears we are both inspired by the Holy Spirit. Because the Holy Spirit only inspires the righteous people. And it appears we need that term limit reduced, not increased. I have a referendum here that through the interest of time, it is a popular initiative. I will not be able to disclose and I will not be able to read. Perhaps I will do a press on the same. My popular initiative here is almost akin to what Ekuru Aukot proposed through the Punguza Mizigo initiative. It is almost similar to the BBI initiative. It is even better. I am proposing that we reduce the term limits, and because this is a matter that has to go through a referendum. Under Chapter 16 of the Constitution of Kenya, presidential term limits or any term limits, an extension or a reduction of the same needs to go through a referendum. So whatever Karungo Thangwa is proposing will also need to go through a referendum. And whatever Senator Cherargei is proposing will need to go through a referendum. Do not be hoodwinked Kenyans to listen to the shenanigans of these people, that the public participation that will be finalized tomorrow is enough to pass this term limit nonsense. We need a referendum for this. It is in the Constitution. And I am shocked that tomorrow is the final day for the public participation on the increment of the term limits from 5 to 7 years. And most Kenyans did not even know that public participation has been ongoing. Yesterday, as I was going through the newspaper, it was clear to me that this public participation for the current the term limits has been ongoing from October 2nd. Imagine today is October 24th. So you are telling me that a public participation for the increment of the term limits has gone on for 22 days and nobody knows in Kenya. Nobody has an idea. Yet, the public participation for the Bomas that was conducted at Bomas of Kenya for the impeachment of Gachagua was done in 2 days, and the entire country knew that a public participation has been done. Kwa nini public participation inafanywa huko imefichwa? Na hii ya KICC wasijaribu kutoa KICC wapeleke Bomas tena. Hiyo mchezo wasituchezee, tupatane hapa KICC kesho. Hiyo maneno lazima tukatae. Na hii public participation imekuwa overused na misused. Mtu anaenda ana collect signatures huko, anaenda ana collect opinions huko kwa kichaka, kwenye watu hawajui, alafu anakuja kutuchocha hapa ati imepitishwa. Imepitishwa na akina nani? Wakuja hapa town hapa KICC.
Asante.